Now time to introduce our panel tonight. MSNBC's Joe Scarborough, the host of Morning Joe. The Washington Post's Eugene Robinson, who's an MSNBC political analyst. MSNBC political analyst Pat Buchanan. And Air America Radio's Rachel Maddow, who's also an MSNBC political analyst. Take it away, Joe.
All right, thanks a lot. Pat Buchanan, what are you looking for tonight?
Well, what I'm looking for, I think there's been a deceleration in the campaign of Obama in the last week since last we met. I think the Farrakhan thing he's been hit with, the Canadian thing, the NAFTA thing, the red telephone. I'm looking to see if Hillary Rodham Clinton has broken the momentum in time to still win Ohio and or Texas, or whether his early momentum and the early voting is going to take it away.
Rachel Maddow, it does seem like Hillary Clinton has some momentum. If she has some momentum, let's say she wins one of two states or two of the big states tonight, she has been outspent 3 to 4 to 1. For every 4 Obama ads you've seen in Texas, you've only seen one Hillary ad. And yet, it seems like the winds at her back. That's bad news for Obama. Does that mean he can't close the sale?
Well, I mean, still the best case scenario for Clinton in the headlines tomorrow is Clinton goes 1 in 15, you know, or 2 in 15. Really, if
but how about this?
Yeah.
This is a headline. Clinton wins every state Democrats have to win to beat McCain in November.
Well, you know,
that's a good headline too, isn't it?
It's a good headline, but I mean,
it's a great headline.
Listen, Joe,
we'll give you Kansas. We'll take Ohio, Obama.
Joe, I mean, you can do backflips to come up with a spin for any of these things, but the fact remains that the Clinton campaign has had to pull rabbits out of hats in order to explain why they are still in the race and why they are not dropping out. If it's going to hurt the Democratic chance in November.
If you're a superdelegate and you want to beat John McCain in November, are you going to just ask the person that wins New York, California, New Jersey, Ohio, Texas, these big states, if she wins those tonight, are you going to tell her, get out of the race? We want to take the guy that's lost tonight despite the fact he's been outspent 4 to 1.
It depends. It actually depends on where we end up at the end of the night. If she wins one state, then I think you might go to her and say, look, it's time to give up. If she wins both Ohio and Texas, if she wins both of them, then you might want to wait a while if you're a superdelegate. But by the way, in that list of states that Democrats have to win, I think I would count Illinois, might count Missouri.
That's his home state.
New York is hers.
It's not like John McCain's going to win. John McCain's not going to win New Jersey. John McCain's not going to win California. John McCain's not going to win New York State. So Democrats going to win those either way. I don't know that that's the best case for Clinton.
We've been talking about how bad it's going to be in the Democratic Party if something terrible is done to poor Barack Obama. Let me tell you, I was down in Miami today, came up, I've talked to 4 women who told me if Barack gets this thing, I'm a Hillary person, I'm going for McCain. There are a lot of women out there who have as strong a vested interest and are as dedicated to Hillary as African Americans are to Barack Obama. Let me tell you, and if she is perceived as being forced out of the race, you know, the Rachel Maddows of the world, get out for the good of the party, I think you're going to have a real problem.
You know, every single time, Gene, I start hearing women in my family, my very Republican family, saying, it's terrible what they're doing to Hillary Clinton. I know it's time for Barack Obama to duck. They did it before New Hampshire. They did it before California, and I've been hearing it all week.
Well, it's true. She has some dedicated supporters. Up to now, she hasn't had as many as he's had, but we'll see what happens tonight.
I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. Will they stand up for Hillary Clinton tonight? We'll see. Keith and Chris, back to you.
Well, thanks for finally admitting it, Joe. Thank you much. Joe Scarborough and...
If it's good enough for Ellen Reddy, it's good enough for me.
Joe Scarborough and some of the panel on occasion.